She was surrounded, her body screaming from exhaustion, every muscle on fire, every breath a battle. Yet in that impossible moment, her actions stunned everyone around her, including the SEAL commander who had never expected to see such determination from one soldier. Asterisk, what city are you watching from today? If this story resonated with you, hit subscribe for more stories about extraordinary people. Asterisk, her name was Lieutenant Sarah Keller. She had joined the Navy SEALs with a purpose that few could understand. Growing up, she had always been underestimated, told she was too small, too fragile, too soft for the harsh realities of combat. Every instructor, every teammate, every glance seemed to challenge her presence. The training grounds were merciless. Mud clung to every inch of her uniform. Her rifle felt heavier than her own body, and the relentless drills pushed her limits in ways she had never imagined. Yet she moved forward with a quiet focus, one that was often mistaken for weakness. That day, she had been assigned a grueling mission simulation. The field was dense, the enemy actors skilled, and the obstacles numerous. She was alone in her sector, responsible for gathering critical intel under the watchful eyes of SEAL commanders and her peers. Everyone expected her to fail. Asterisk, from the first moments, the pressure was overwhelming. The enemy closed in from all sides. She had to move carefully, silently, but her energy was draining. Her muscles burned, her lungs demanded air, and her body threatened to collapse under the weight of exhaustion. A group of fellow trainees passed by and laughed at her struggle, whispering doubts about her ability to continue. "She won't make it through this round," one said. Another added, "Looks like the SEALs wasted a spot on her." But Sarah did not respond. She had no time for words. Every step was calculated. Every move had a purpose. Her mind ran faster than her body could follow, mapping escape routes, analyzing enemy positions, and planning her next actions. The simulation intensified. The opposition closed in, pinning her in a narrow corridor. Her rifle jammed for a moment. Her sidearm slipped from her grasp. Her energy nearly gave out. Sweat poured down her face, mixing with the dirt and mud of the field. A normal soldier would have called for extraction. She did not. Instead, she remembered her training, every lesson drilled into her over years of relentless practice. She recalled the moments when instructors told her she could not endure, when peers told her she would crumble. Each insult, each doubt became fuel. She pressed forward. She darted from cover to cover, her movements precise despite her exhaustion. She evaded the simulated enemy with a mix of intuition and skill, moving faster than anyone thought possible. Her breathing was ragged, but her mind was sharper than ever. As the mission drew to its peak, the enemy surrounded her. She was trapped, cornered, and fatigue clawed at her every thought. Her body screamed for surrender, yet her mind refused. In that instant, she made a decision that would leave every observer frozen in awe. Asterisk, Sarah executed a maneuver that no one had predicted. She used her environment, her training, and sheer willpower to break the encirclement. Every move was flawless, every step intentional. She neutralized the simulated threats and secured the critical objective, achieving what many thought impossible for someone in her state. The SEAL commander stepped forward, watching her completion. He had trained hundreds of soldiers, seen countless displays of skill and courage, yet he could not hide his astonishment. In that moment, he recognized that Sarah was not just surviving the training. She was redefining it. No one spoke for several heartbeats. Then, quietly, the commander nodded, his expression a mix of pride and disbelief. Sarah, exhausted beyond measure, finally allowed herself a small exhale. Her determination having proven stronger than anyone had imagined. Asterisk, her actions that day left an indelible impression. It was not her size, her appearance, or even her energy levels that defined her. It was her resolve, her focus, and her refusal to be limited by what others thought she could or could not do. Sarah's story reminds us that the greatest battles are often fought within ourselves. When doubt surrounds us, when exhaustion and fear threaten to break us, the choice to push forward can transform the impossible into reality. Strength is not always loud. Sometimes it is quiet, relentless, and unseen until the world finally witnesses it. What did this story make you feel? Where are you watching from? Subscribe to Soul Relief Stories for more real stories that heal the heart.